Hey parents, this is Mrs. Bonson, and I'd like to welcome you and your kids to fourth grade. And I just want to take this opportunity to kind of introduce you to my website, and it is actually a very helpful tool that you can use throughout the year. And so I just wanted to show you some of the features that I have on it and some of the things that it can be helpful for. So if you take a look at the top here, you can see that my webpage is mrsbonson.weebly.com. And you can go there. I would suggest maybe bookmarking it so that you can find it easily. But I'll just kind of show you some of the features and, like I said, how it can be helpful. So here we are on the home page, and you can see one of the first things that you can do right in the middle here is you see a button for the Wesleyan website. And if you click on that, that will take you right to the Wesleyan website. And I'm sure you've been on this website before. You can get lunch menus, you can get newsletters, you can get calendars. Probably the thing that is very helpful for you and your students is this online parent access. And if you click on this, it will take you, actually, you can call the school to get a access code, and that way you can check on your children's grades. I usually add grades daily, and so you can kind of see your child's progress and how they're doing on things. So that can be a very helpful tool. If we click back here and get back into my webpage, you will also notice as you scroll down, you can see my weekly newsletter. And in the weekly newsletter, I just tell you some of the different events and some of the different things that are coming up in the week ahead. So what we're doing for math, what we're doing for reading, grammar and writing, and so on. So I usually try to make a newsletter every week. Sometimes I get a little forgetful and I forget to do that, but usually you can find the updated newsletter here. The contact, the about me, just gives a little bit of information about me. But the other option is if you scroll down to the bottom, you see my contact information, and feel free to email me anytime. I usually try and respond to you that day, so if you don't get a response from me, maybe try again. Up here I have the schedule, and this is just our daily schedule, and it just tells you where the students are at different times. So if you ever need to take your kid to an orthodontist or a dentist appointment, or you're wondering what classes they'll miss, you can see that schedule. Also, if you're ever interested in coming for lunch, you can see that our lunchtime every day is from 11:15 to 12:08. This is probably the button that you will utilize the most. This is this homework button, and you can see as you click on it, every day I update this page with the students' homework. You have probably noticed by now that they come home with an assignment book. But some students sometimes may forget those at school, or sometimes maybe they haven't filled them out completely. So if you are ever wondering if your child has homework, you can come onto this button, and it gives the date and it tells whether or not they have homework. And I do update this every single day. In fact, this is what I use when we fill out our assignment books together at the end of the day. Online quizzes or tests, that is more for the students if we ever take online quizzes or tests, so you probably won't utilize that button. This important links one is kind of helpful. A lot of the times these are links that I have the students go to when we do projects in the classroom, but there are a couple that could be helpful for you. For instance, the Scholastic book order. If I ever send home a book order, you can get a link directly to that website. So if you prefer to pay with credit card or online, here's the button that goes right to that website, and you can see my classroom code right there. The other one that is very helpful, math links. If you click on math links, probably the one that you will utilize the most is this top one. It's this Houghton Mifflin math book. And we utilize this when we study for our tests. And so if you're interested, when there's a math test coming up, if you go onto this website, this is a great one for your child to study for their math test. Just click on grade 4, go to extra practice, whatever unit we happen to be in, and usually the kids will know that. For instance, if we're in chapter 1, that's unit 1, you can just click right on there, and it will give quizzes for each of the different lessons that we have done in our math chapter. So this is a very helpful website for you and the students. We'll click back here. Probably another important one that you may use quite a bit if you go into the reading and the spelling links. The very first button that I have is Spelling City. And here is an online resource for your child to study their spelling words every week. And you can see I do have all of the lists from the entire year. So if you just click on one, they are able to practice their spelling words online rather than on paper and pencil. The other one, the pictures here, that's just kind of a fun link. And so we just kind of add pictures throughout the year. You will also get a notification about signing up for Seesaw, and your child will post a lot of pictures and a lot of their projects on Seesaw as well. So I probably don't have quite as many pictures on this classroom website as the kids have on their Seesaw account. So I would suggest also making sure that you sign up and get notifications when your child adds something to Seesaw. And that is about it. This more is kind of more of my personal page, so you probably won't use that. But here again are some of the very helpful features, and I hope you will utilize this website. Once again, it is mrsbonson.weebly.com, and I hope I have a great year with your student.